it's Magda K, and today I wanted to shoot a quick video to share something with you, something very personal that I've been doing for a few years that I absolutely love, and that has also been a big factor in turning my life around and moving from a corporate job and following the society's dreams to the life where I actually live on my own terms and I enjoy things that I love so much more. So this tool, this magic private thing is what I call a dream book. So you might have heard ideas like a vision board or a bucket list, and I love those. I love making lists, so I've tried these as well. But what I realized is that all these tools, they're missing something that has been essential for me. So I created my own. Well, actually, I got the idea from my best friend. So her name is Kasia. Kasia, if you're watching, thank you for this, and I hope you don't mind that I'm sharing it with everybody online right now. Well, so let me show you what it is, how it works, and how to make one. So it's called a dream book, so it is a book. Okay, well, see, I started by having a bucket list. The problem was that having just something written down didn't really work for me. And I realized that having an image of what I wanted would activate my brain so much and I would feel so much more excited about it, then it would be simply more successful in my case. I wanted to make sure I can use images. Then I heard this idea of a vision board, and I think they're awesome. But the problem with my vision board was that at one point it kind of would have to be a whole wall because I had so many points in that. So this is what my friends suggested, to create a book, like a really nice album, scrapbook, where I could put the photos of everything that I want in life. So I wanted to share with you how to make one, because right now actually I am making a new one for myself. So I recently moved out of Malaysia and not everything made it back to Poland. Or even if it did, it doesn't look as good as it used to. So I decided to just create a brand new one, also because I'm starting a new chapter in my life. New things have happened and I want new things. I've achieved a lot of things till now. So I am creating one for myself, and I decided, why not invite you guys and show you what I'm doing. So the process it's difficult. No, it's not. Look, the only thing that you need is this. First of all, you need some kind of a book. Now, maybe it's because I'm a woman, but I am a very aesthetical person, so I spend a little bit of time to find the perfect book where I can turn into my dream book. So I do recommend you do that, because if something is pretty and you like it, then you're going to be much more committed to use it, and you're going to feel more personal about it. And it is going to be a very personal and very important object for you that you will be using daily. So I think it makes sense to invest a bit of time and money as well to finding a book that you really like. So that's number one. I told you, very difficult. Okay, here's step number two, and I think this is probably the most difficult one, because it's about creating a list of the things that you want in life. So you want to put on this list objects that you want to have. It could be something small like a new iPhone, or it could be a new house or a car. For example, on my list, I put a Maserati. So put all these things. It's okay. It doesn't make you bad that you want to have things in life. I think it's perfect. So put those. The second thing, put various experiences that you want to have. Do you want to travel somewhere, learn a new language, or see something? All of these are great as well. So make sure they are on your list. And if you want to become somebody, let's say if you want to become very successful at what you do, or very rich, or in my case, I remember I put that I wanted to be a yoga teacher. So anything like this makes the list as well. And go crazy, okay? It's not about what you want to accomplish in the next year or 5 years. This is not the list of your goals. That's a dream book. We're talking about dreams, so it doesn't matter how crazy it is, how big it is, it's gonna be in it. Look, I have space travel on my list, okay? I don't think I'm gonna do it in the next 5 years. God knows if I'm ever going to do it. but I would love to, so it's going into my dream book. So really, have no limits, go as crazy as you want, okay? This is not your goal book. Nobody is going to check with you every week whether you've accomplished it or not. It's just something to get you excited and make you motivated about your lives, to give you direction, why you want to wake up every morning and why you're doing what you're doing, what you're investing your time, money, and everything else into the work that you do in life, okay? This is for that. So once you have such a list, then the next step is go to our old friend Google and Google Images. So it is true, if we look at how our brain is wired, it is true that the visuals activate much more of our brain. Most of us are visual. So we're not gonna get as stimulated if we just say something or we hear it. But if we add the image, then it becomes so much more vivid for us. So having images is great. So what you want to do is you go on Google, under images, search every single item that you have on your list, and then find nice photos and print them. So here's, for example, one of mine. This is not me. It's from Google. It's just somebody swimming in that sea. So I have it as something that I want to try in life. I want to go and swim like that, float in that sea. So I have it. So make sure those images are pretty and you print them on a nice paper. Again, like I said, it's going to be something you're gonna keep with you for a long time, so you want to make it pretty. So you want to print all of these, and the next thing is that once you have your book, you start putting it in. So I haven't started mine yet. I just have some photos. So what you want to do is just write what it is that you want in your life, take an image and stick it here. Now, when you achieve something, you want to make sure that you add an image of you doing it into your book. Now, this way, whenever I do something that's, in my dream book, I always make sure I take a photo, even though I am totally not a selfies person. I always take a selfie, or I ask somebody to take a photo of me so I can have it for my dream book. So I have a proof that I did what I really wanted to do, and I write a date. And that's really all that it takes. It's that simple, right? So I do encourage you to have one of these. See, the reason why they're so amazing, when it's done and made, this is still empty. The reason why it's such an amazing tool is because it helps us to use more of our brain to achieve our goals. Well, this is what I mean by this. So you guys have heard the idea of your conscious and subconscious mind. Now, depending on different studies, people say that your conscious mind, it's from 5% to 20% of your full potential. So in the best case scenario, it's 20%, okay? Which means that your subconscious mind is at least 80% of your potential, going up to 95, depending, on what research you want to use. So it's huge. It's much more important than your logical thinking conscious mind. Now, when you work on your goals, whenever you start thinking what you can do to achieve them, and you start writing an action plan, and then you take action according to your action plan, you're using your conscious mind. So you're using 20% of your full potential. Now, how about if you could use a bit more of that? And this is where this tool comes in. Because the way it's constructed and the way you should use it, which I will show in a second, that actually activates your subconscious mind. The intuition, creativity, those amazing ideas that come out of the blue, they are provided by your subconscious brain. And very often, if you try to solve something, you need a creative idea, but you're not really getting it, and then you go to bed, you sleep, you wake up with the solution. It's because when you sleep, your conscious mind relaxes and your subconscious kind of takes over. So this is something to help our subconscious mind to also speak to us and give us some ideas. So this is a link to how you should use it. So once you have images in it, okay, like I said, this one is still empty, but once I have images in it, I will try to do it every day. And if I can, I'll do it twice a day. In the morning, when I wake up, and before I go to bed. All you want to do is take your book and, just look through it. Look at the images of the things that you want, when you wake up, you set yourself for the day. What should be the things that you'll be working on? So if I see in my book, and here are some of the photos, like for example, I want to travel to every single continent, and I'm just missing one right now, Antarctica. So it's one of my goals. I have it here. So in the morning when I go through this book, I am being reminded of what's really important for me. And that helps me work on the important things. Too often we work just to be busy because that gives us this illusion of being important. I count in the work because I have so much to do, but is it important work or it's just the work, busy work? So that helps you make sure that when you're working today, you're working on what truly matters. And then when you do it before going to bed, this is when you kind of program your subconscious mind to give you new creative ideas during the night and then in the morning on how to achieve these things. Plus, it's honestly so much fun to have one of these, and then invite your friends and your family to start one as well. You can make them together. It's a great activity for lazy Sunday, and then you can share it with other people. Another great thing is that when you have one of these and you show it to your friends or even just people that you met, it's a cool topic that I share with a lot of people that I just met. So I tell them, yeah, I have this dream book, and they're like, ooh, can I see it? I'm like, yeah, sure you can see it. And then we go through it together, and you have no idea how often it happened that this person told me like, oh, you want to do that? Well, I can help you. I know somebody who can get you to this place so they can help you make it happen. And through this, I actually achieved a lot of things from my dream book because I randomly decided to show it to somebody who could help me. So I did it. So this is how you make your dream book. Like I said, it's not difficult at all. It's a really awesome, fun tool that actually works and helps. So I cannot wait for you to create your own. And when you have it ready, post a photo of it in the comment section below. I want to see it. When I'm ready with mine, I'm going to do the same. Until then, why don't you share with us some of the craziest things that you have on your list? Like I told you guys, I have, floating in the Dead Sea. I want to dive under ice in Antarctica. Let me find some of the other ones that I have here. What's this one? Oh, I want to see geyser. Like, I've never seen that. I want to see that. Like, I'd love to go to Iceland. They have a lot of them. What else? Oh, this is something that I've accomplished. It's to open my own business. So I have this one. But yeah, I have space travel. I have tons of crazy things. So whatever is the craziest thing that you have on your list, why don't you share it below in the comment section? I would love to know it. And you can also give a good inspiration to other people who maybe don't know how to get started and they need somebody to help them open their imagination to those crazy big dreams. So I cannot wait to see your photos, what you're going to achieve in your life. Thank you so much for watching. That was Magda K, and I'll see you next week.